Привет, друзья! Судьба Soudba is the word of the day, number 12 of Behind the Voina. Судьба means fate, destiny, le destin. And in Russian, it has some kind of fatalistic connotation, like это моя судьба means, can't do anything about it. That's what, they've decided for me, God or whoever. But today I want to talk to you about a different kind of Soudba, the one that you take into your hands, the Soudba that the Ukrainians have decided for themselves, after 2003 and the Orange Revolution, after 2014, the Maidan Revolution, where they kicked out Yanukovych, which was set up by the Kremlin to act as a puppet, as a Lukashenko bis. And both times the Ukrainians, at least some of them, have decided that the Soudba is not the one that these small autocrats wanted. And they wanted to be strongly in Europe, at least close to Europe, strongly democracy, even though it's a very imperfect and young democracy. And they didn't buy into this Soudba that, the former Soviet Union needs to go back to the times of the Soviet Union, where it's ruled by a dictator, an autocrat, with one center that decides for all of its citizens. So this democratic Soudba of Ukraine right now is at play, is being decided in front of our eyes. We're terrified, horrified to see what it is, but on the other hand, I'm really optimistic, and I marvel at the courage of all the Ukrainians, both the civilians, the guys who are fighting the army, because they're fighting for the Soudba. And that's a very strong, powerful motivator. It's the only thing that can explain why they resist to an army which is 10 times stronger, better organized than them. But there's also a Soudba for the Russians, and they will have to decide what is their Soudba. Once again, it's in their hands. But I hope they will recognize that Russia must become a DFR, a Democratic Federation of Russia, where all the people of Russia, because it's a federation with the Tatars, the Bashkirs, and many other people which are not Russians, can live freely, can live in peace, and can voice their opinion in the street or anywhere at work without going to jail. I think this is the Soudba that awaits Russia as a democratic federation, and that's what most of the Russians want, because it's natural to live in a free country in peace with your neighbors. This is a good Soudba. See you tomorrow.